everybody. Welcome back to Trade or Die. I am Wick James, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, money flow, and momentum. And I wanted to sit down and talk about money flow and momentum to kind of reinforce my previous video about moving averages. Now, we're on the weekly chart, and I wanted to draw some comparisons from this cycle to the previous cycle, as we did it in the last video. Now, if you go down here on the chart, you got money flow in the positive in the green, money flow in the negative in the red, and you got the zero line where it crosses over. Momentum is in the gray. And so, in my opinion, money flow is one of the most accurate indicators of your trend. And so, going back to the 21-22 cycle, you can see we confirmed the bearish divergence with price moving up, momentum moving down. We got the big drop similar to this cycle. We confirmed the bearish divergence at the top, price going up, momentum going down. We got the big drop. And so we are holding at the weekly 100. And again, going back to this cycle, you can see the money flow coming down. And as it crosses into the red, we go into the bear market. You come up to our current cycle, we're nearly crossing over into the red yet again. And so, and you can even go back, to the 2017, 2018, and that's obviously, the money flow going down into the bear market. And so I just wanted to point this out as we cross over into negative money flow on the weekly. Now there is some hope, and just like last cycle, we confirmed the bearish divergence but put in the hidden bullish divergence right here. Let's just we'll take that off of there. And so we have another hidden bullish divergence right here. And so now this could confirm, unlike this one, and that's why this cycle could be different. And everybody's talking about this cycle could be different. Well, as deep as this momentum wave is, it's almost as deep as the previous bear market. So this has the potential to run us up. I mean, sky high. So that's something to keep in mind for the bears too, is that this thing could pop again. And you could get a little negative money flow like this, right before, like we did in this 2019 cycle. Just a little negative money flow, a little mini bear market before we actually run up. So it's something to be aware of, that we are on the brink of, it's a make or break moment. And so 2026 could be interesting. It might be a year to accumulate. Who knows, it might be a year to sell. But I wanted to point this money flow situation out for people, because I think it serves a good purpose. So as this money flow is making, the lower high and crossing over into the red, it's something to be aware of, considering my previous video, with the 21 about to cross over the 50. you know, and we could get little pops, you know, similar to this here, where there's a, you know, one last pop up, boom, tap the 200, and then come down. So, but it is about to cross over, and you know, this could have been our pop right in here. You know, we could go down to the daily money flow. Daily's up and down. You know, we're still in the red. We've popped up into the green a little bit, but you got the daily momentum coming down, which, you know, we could keep it, if we can keep it tight, keep that momentum. You know, it does look like it could be a shallow pullback this week, so I guess that's something to keep in mind. We're sitting at about $91,000. Today is Monday, so Monday the 12th. Anyways, Bitcoin money flow, you know, going out to the monthly, you know, we do have the momentum getting lower and lower every cycle. We got money flow essentially making a lower high this cycle. So you tell me what's going to happen. But this to me says odds are same shit, different cycle. Anyways, that's all I got. Peace.